And 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. We'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Clemson. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17, strong arm by the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost him.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Receiver makes the catch. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. From the jet sweep. Touchdown, Clemson. The jet sweep totally fools the defense for 6.
You know, a lot of times you get inside that 5-yard line, you're thinking about being physical and dropping a hammer on a defense. But what a time to try to get wide and trust your playmaker to find a way into the end zone. We always say that windows get tight down here, and so do running lanes. Great call and better execution.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Caught behind the line. It's Sargent. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Pittman. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Touchdown, Tigers! The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
On first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really slim. And the defense knows it. So they often like to bring pressure, which they did here, and it pays off.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. The 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out of the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick six last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Getting thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
And it's a bunch formation. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the out route. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, that you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking to throw it on first down. Let's reel in. It's more. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the first down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought it down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Into the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Moulton. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moulton. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Breaking tackles and going. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped.
Look at this. They faked the PAT and try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Moles.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. And he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
The offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson. Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. In motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up with the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Moulton. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
And he keeps it. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. That's just not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone. But it winds up getting him a few yards.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Backed against the wall, you practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Catch made on the left side. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback looking to scramble. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. You'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Screen to the wide receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They look to throw it here on second down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Direct snap. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
22.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Desperation drive right here. Got to score. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He hauls it in at the 25, still running. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep for late game heroics. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They've surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a fake. Looking for an open man. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks? And the returner steps out. The mark football right there.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. As a design quarterback keeper. Powering through.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They'll become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.